Welcome back to Midwest Access. I'm Jesse Allison along with Viv Williams, and we are back with Jack Norton, having a great time singing and playing and telling us a little bit about your story, which includes Tiny Tim.
It does.
Okay, this was crazy. I heard from your publicist that Tiny Tim was your babysitter, and I first totally believed it, and then I thought, oh, I'm a little naive, aren't I?
Yeah, then you went to my website.
I did, and I was like, wait a second, this is a storyteller extraordinaire. So tell us the truth. What's the deal?
The truth is, he actually was my babysitter. I grew up in Minneapolis, and one day the lady that lived across the street, she said, "Oh, I'm bringing over my new boyfriend." And I mean, I was a kid at the time. I didn't know, he was weird, but I didn't know what was going on. And so years after the Tonight Show, and he married Miss Vicky, they got divorced. He ended up falling in love, marrying the lady across, Miss Sue, across the street from me. And he was my babysitter. He gave me my first ukulele. He taught me how to play Tiptoe Through the Tulips. And then, I actually was in his third wedding and in his funeral. And so, really close. He's definitely an eccentric, but he was a brilliant man, a great historian, and great entertainer.
So you knew him as Tiny Tim, not as some young guy who then became Tiny Tim. So you knew the celeb. I remember him on the late night show. He was amazing.
Yeah, he was crazy. He was, crazy in a good way.
Absolutely. Brilliant crazy.
Exactly, yeah.
And so you recorded one of his songs recently. Tell us about that.
I did, yeah. I'm working on a new album, and I'm trying to go to unique places and kind of film and record. We brought a little recording, portable recording studio, and so there's this old blues guy named Blind Blake, and he recorded in the 1920s and 30s, and he's buried in Milwaukee, so I played a Blind Blake song at his grave, and then Tiny Tim's buried up in Minneapolis at Lakewood Cemetery, and so I brought my guitar and sang a little song, and we recorded it, and that single just came out on Spotify, and it'll be on the full-length album of travel. We were thinking of calling it Traveling Man, so it's funny that you were talking about it, because it's me traveling to random places, singing in random spots. So.
Is that what it's called?
Which is so cool.
Well, we haven't named the album yet. It's still a work in progress, but I heard you start to sing it. So.
Yeah, that's all I could think. Made a lot of stops.
Are you going to sing with
the world? No, but I would love to hear you sing a little Tiptoe.
All right, you're welcome to join in.
Well, try and stop me.
I'm not going to do the Tiny Tim falsetto, but I feel like you have a closer voice to him than I. You could probably hit those.
All right, we'll give it a shot, baby. Viv's the actual singer.
No.
Okay, well, I was nervous before. Now I'm really nervous.
I am not.
Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that is where I'll be. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Ba-da-da-dee. Tiptoe from the garden, by the garden of a willow tree. Tiptoe through the tulips with me. Knee deep in flowers will stray. We're gonna keep those showers away. And if I kiss you in the moonlight, in the garden, will you pardon me and tiptoe? Come on, you two. The tulips with me. Ba-da-da-da-dee.
That song
Your
not
voice
make you
is so
happy?
spot on. I couldn't interrupt it. It was too good. What can you say?
I can't say anything.
Thank you so much for being with us, and make sure you check out Jack, like I said, all over YouTube, all the streaming, and his website as well is very entertaining. All right, we'll see you back in just a few minutes for the answer to that question of the day.